Every year, Chief Learning Officer's Research Department conducts its biannual Learning State of the Industry survey in order to keep a finger on the pulse of what's changing in learning and development and what its leaders foresee for the future. In our October 2020 survey of 1,469 respondents, ranging from directors and mid-level managers to the C-suite, there were a number of key findings. Let's start with Learning Outlook. Overall, outlook for learning and development over the next 12 to 18 months is more optimistic than last year. While companies plan to adopt new training techniques and make training more aligned with the company's objectives, they are not expecting to increase training budget or outsource training activities to do so. In fact, only 39.6% of respondents' organizations are predicted to increase spending on L&D at all. Respondents say they plan to prioritize investment and plan to make significant investment changes over the next year to learning technologies and content development. Unsurprisingly, a majority of respondents claim that the budget is the greatest L&D technology challenge they are facing for the upcoming year. Also unsurprising, e-learning delivery is the top anticipated area for L&D technology spending over the next 12 to 18 months. When it comes to using social learning technologies, creating and supporting a culture of learning is the main motivation for respondents' organizations. Secure instant messaging, video channels, online shared workspaces, and discussion forums are the top social learning technologies that organizations are currently using. Employee adoption and difficulty measuring the impact of these technologies on the business are cited as top challenges in this area, and increased learner engagement is the main metric used to assess the impact of using social learning technologies. Respondents also had a lot to say about learning delivery. Despite the uncertainty of 2020, more than 93% of respondents felt their learning delivery infrastructures and functions were at least somewhat prepared, if not fully prepared to meet business needs. Self-paced e-learning is the top delivery method used for business skill training, compliance training, core competencies, onboarding, and new hire training and technical skills, and the use of self-paced e-learning is only expected to increase in the next 12 to 18 months. On average, almost 33% of e-learning is currently delivered to mobile devices, and in the next 12 to 18 months, that number is expected to increase. When it comes to leadership development, coaching and mentoring is the top delivery method used among organizations. When it comes to outsourcing parts of their training function, more than half of organizations currently don't and do not plan to outsource due to cost or satisfaction with internal staff's ability to meet training needs. Learning measurement has been a hot topic. Nearly 70% of organizations plan to increase its learning analytics capability over the next 2 years. More than half of respondents are unsatisfied with the extent of learning measurement currently occurring in their organizations. In regards to leadership development, the single most important goal for respondents' organizations is growing their succession pipeline. For executive leadership, the top 3 skills learning departments are targeting are emotional intelligence, business acumen, and strategic planning. For frontline management, they are focusing on coaching, communication, and emotional intelligence. When asked what their organization's average spend on executive education was per person, most respondents said it was less than $4,000 per year. 2021 is sure to be an interesting year. CLO will share an update on the state of the learning industry in spring 2021.